My stepsister was in a fraternity, Ashley Gillard, and yeah, she is what you would call a tear, especially towards me. You know, she was in a fraternity. She was throwing up them hand signs and everything. I'm getting yeah, I'm getting disability. My mind is not even capable of going to college or none of that shit or working these jobs for 40 hours a week and shit. And people talking about oh, why you getting disability? It's never too late to get a nice job. It's like, what job is there for me? I mean, ain't none of these jobs. All these jobs out here is about money, sex, and drugs. That's it. Now, this society doesn't have good jobs unless you got to go to school for like 8 years and have all that college debt. Exactly. See, me and Apache, man, Apache, we most definitely need to meet up like real soon. Like, I ain't gonna really have no money soon unless I steal some from my father July 1st. If I like take 400 out of his pocket, whatever. But I don't know. I have to think about doing that. But anyway, because I might be homeless soon. I might just like go to Cali or something, or Vegas or Canada. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like my mind don't be focusing on that shit. Like my mind just can't focus on shit. I feel that's dumb and shit. Like oh, like working at, like, for example, Chili's and working at the packing people orders and shit. They take out orders. My mind just can't do that shit. I can't focus. It's just not in my brain. Like, all my brain is on is kissing, love, and sex. And exposing this matrix. That's all my mind be on. Jules said gargoyles. Damn, that's fucked up. She be off and shit like that. And Jules, they be like to say people like me, you and Apache lazy, or we got something wrong with us. We don't like people or something. Like, nah, it's just that the energy be evil as fuck at these corporations, at these industries, at these restaurants. Like you said, all these like gargoyles and shit be working there and shit. Like, they don't make the environment, like you said, soulful. They make the shit drain your whole being. You feel me? You hit it right on the nail. And that's why when this matrix collapse, whenever simulation or fucking hellhole, whatever this place is, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be like mad about it and shit like that, because all this place have done was make people like us feel like we the bad guys. Like the people like us, we the ones causing issues, or you know, shit like that. Yeah, like, I'm not about to bust my little ass working a job while I'm around, like you said, Jules, like these, all these energy vampires and shit. Like, nah, like, then they pay you fucking, like, what, 15 hours and 15 minimum wage. I mean, like, nobody got time for this shit. And people want to say, you lazy, you weak, you weak, you weak as hell, man. I'm gonna get you and shit. Everybody on that, like, damn, like, nah, like, that's why on my soul, like, you feel me? Like, my niece and all that, she was thinking about going to the military, but she not going there no more. And I'm so glad I put that energy out here in the universe. Like, I hope she don't be in the military, because I mean, they're gonna get that little girl, my niece. My niece do not know about the shit we know. You feel me? Like, this real shit going on. Like, like, far as my family and shit, old friends and all that, like, I can just look in their face, like, they tired of this simulation. Like, they tired of working. I could just, all my family members getting divorced. Like, both sides of my family just they lives is just crap. And people want to say, oh, it's because they not worshiping Satan. That's why they lives is crap. Or, they ain't worshiping Jesus Christ because of they lives is crap. Like, nah, like people don't understand. Like when you in a simulation, you know, your chances of survival is zero. But people want to act like, oh, it's just because people ain't they ain't doing much, doing like a lot of black magic, or they ain't worshiping God enough. Like all of us were just born into a spiritual warfare battle. That's all life is about, a spiritual warfare battle. Like between the energy vampires and between the people that so-called got too much light in them. That's all this is. And when I had left out this morning, I had tears rolling down my face because but I just want to let y'all know I really appreciate y'all. Y'all, one of the best friends, you know, best foe family. I'm so glad that I found y'all because, all the friends that I had, family members, they was there for me, but they just never was there for me at a level where they can understand the things that we talked about. And yeah, I really thank y'all for, you know, always listening to me vent and everything. Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. So family, like, yeah, like these, you know, they want to say people like us is lazy. Like, yeah, like you're right. Like me and you, the soulful, like people who have a lot of light in them, we are not lazy. We're not physically weak either. But our family, since a lot of our family members are like energy vampires, we never got the chance to really reach our ultimate level. So 100%, like we have a lot of energy, but everybody stumped it out of us.